We all want change in one or more areas of our life. We either want more of one thing or we want less of another. And those we can in each area of our life it may be different. It may be in our body that we want some sense of change. We may want change in our health. We may want our work to change or some aspect of our change of our work to change. Our finances, our relationships, or maybe our home. And it might just be how we spend our time and our energy every day. We want to shift there. Yet at the same time that we crave change, we crave security and comfort too. So we tend to get stuck in these behavioral patterns, these thought and behavioral patterns of living. And then as time moves forward, we end up just kind of staying the same because we do get comfortable and we do like the security of the norm. And this happens and this continues until one of two things occurs. We either get really inspired in some way or we get pretty desperate for change. So let's not wait for the desperation to come though. Because, change feels hard and it feels impossible sometimes, but it's really not. We just got to shift our perspective about the change that we want in our lives. When we think about change, we tend to focus on what we can't have or what we've got to give up or what we're losing rather than what we want most and what we are going to possess, what we are going to have. And so, what if instead of making change so big and so hard and so monumental, you simply just start doing more of what makes you happy? You do one less thing maybe that creates some of that misery and frustration every day. Change can start small. And choose that one thing and do that one thing differently and do it consistently and then build upon that as time goes on. Get clear on what you want. Picture that, embody that, meditate on how great that's going to feel and how great it is to have that thing you want. Stop focusing on what you can't do or you can't have or what you've got to do. And take one small step every day. Spend $1 less per day. Save $1 a day. Spend or save $10 a week. Drink one half of the second glass of wine, and instead choose to spend that time connecting with a loved one, which is really oftentimes what we truly want, enjoyment in our lives. Do one fun activity a week, or one thing that just makes you happy and feel good about yourself. Wake up 10 minutes earlier. Spend 5 minutes in quiet bliss every day. Just do that one thing differently. It requires us to break out of those old habits and create that shift and simply start to do something different. More of what makes us happy or less of what makes us unhappy. It's really that easy. And simplifying our change allows us to start today, allows us to start right where we are, and it feels so much better and so much easier. And then we can see the momentum build around us as we choose that one thing to do differently and begin to do it consistently, and we see it happen right before our eyes. And before we know it, we have the change that we want, and it doesn't have to be hard. So today, be inspired. Inspire yourself to take one small action step in a positive direction. Do one thing that will make you happy and that will honor the true desire of your heart, or that one less thing that is making you unhappy and frustrated, and move in the direction of what you truly want.